Welcome to one of the most enchanting places on the planet, a country that captivates you not only with its extraordinarily beautiful landscapes, but also with the richness of its history, the depth of its culture, and the delight of its flavors. Welcome to Italy. Imagine smelling the aroma of an authentic Italian espresso in a cafe overlooking a bustling square, tasting freshly baked Neapolitan pizza, spreading your picnic blanket in the gentle Tuscan hills, or exploring hidden treasures in the cobblestone streets of the most picturesque villages. In this virtual journey, we will show you the must-have experiences, the unique adventures that every traveler should have at least once in their lifetime when visiting the beautiful Italy. But before we start this incredible journey, we have a small favor to ask of you. If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. This way, you'll never miss an episode and can experience with us all the wonders that Italy has to offer. And now, get ready to discover the experiences that are just waiting to be lived. Strolling in Florence. Walking through the cobblestone streets of Florence is like taking a journey back in time, breathing in the air laden with history and art, where every corner reveals a hidden Renaissance masterpiece. Be enchanted by the golden warmth of the sunset, illuminating the facade of the Duomo and reflecting on the Arno, making this city a true living painting that captivates the heart. Participating in the Festival of the Mysteries in Campobasso. It's like immersing yourself in a fascinating historical religious journey, where ancient traditions blend with popular fervor in an atmosphere of devotion and celebration. The streets of the city come alive with processions, music, and living tableaux depicting biblical scenes, transforming Campobasso into an open-air stage, a unique and unforgettable experience. Climbing the Milan Cathedral. Ascending to the terrace of the Milan Cathedral is truly a breathtaking experience, a climb towards the sky among sharp spires and marble statues that offers an unparalleled panoramic view of the city. As the sun reflects off the intricate Gothic structures, you can admire up close the Golden Madonnina and be amazed by the Milan skyline stretching to the horizon, a fascinating contrast between the ancient and the modern. Participating in the Festival of Lights in Salerno. During the Festival of Lights in Salerno, the city transforms into an enchanting illuminated dream, a true realm of lights and colors that brighten the winter night. Walking through the streets and squares decorated with thousands of twinkling lights outlining fantastical figures, enchanted fairy tales, and surreal scenarios is like walking through the pages of a storybook, making Salerno a truly magical experience. Seeing the lavender in Calabria. Visiting the lavender fields in Calabria is a unique sensory experience. The sight of purple blankets stretching as far as the eye can see, the intense aroma permeating the air, and the sound of bees buzzing diligently create a symphony of pristine nature. When the Calabrian sun kisses the expanses of purple flowers, it's as if time stands still, leaving only the beauty of the lavender to dye the landscape with an intoxicating color and scent. Watching the Calcio Storico in Florence. It's like taking a leap back in time, immersing yourself in an ancient and vibrant tradition where sport and history merge into a unique experience. The roar of the crowd, the energy of the players, the historical costumes, and the atmosphere charged with passion and competitiveness transform Piazza Santa Croce into a Renaissance-era arena, a celebration of unforgettable colors, sounds, and emotions. Watching whales in the Gulf of Genoa. Spotting whales in the Gulf of Genoa is an exciting and deeply touching experience. As you find yourself in the middle of the sea, with the blue water extending in all directions, the adrenaline rises when the silhouette of a dolphin or the tail of a whale emerges from the waves. It's a close encounter with wildlife that reminds us of the incredible biodiversity of our planet and the wonders hidden beneath the surface of the sea. Visiting the Seiano Cave. It's like walking in the belly of the earth, passing through an ancient tunnel carved into the tuff that seems to whisper forgotten stories. At the end of the tunnel, a surprise awaits. The enchanting panoramic view of the sea and the Gulf of Naples, a natural painting framed by the rock, an indelible memory of an extraordinary adventure between history and nature. Tossing a coin into the Trevi Fountain. It's an exciting ritual that involves every visitor to Rome, a gesture full of hope and desire. As the sound of the coin touching the water is lost in the echo of the Baroque, the promise of a return to the eternal city comes alive, an unbreakable bond that weaves between the heart of the traveler and the immortal soul of Rome. Exploring the Val Grande. It's a deep immersion in the wild nature, an adventure among ancient woods, vertiginous peaks, and silences that speak. Considered the largest wilderness area in Europe, Val Grande offers you the opportunity to leave behind modern life and find authentic contact with nature, a place where time seems suspended and the only voice to listen to is that of the pristine and unspoiled environment. Riding a gondola in Venice. It's like entering a suspended dimension, where time flows to the slow rhythm of the oar, slicing through the quiet waters of the canals. As you are gently rocked by the sweet movement of the boat, you observe the city from the water, discovering hidden corners and unforgettable views, with the sound of the serenade mixing with the whispers of the water, wrapping you in a timeless, enchanting atmosphere. Trying to straighten the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's a fascinating and fun game that involves every visitor. With a bit of creativity and the right photographic angle, you can appear to be holding up the ancient tower with your hands, becoming part of its millennia-old history. This playful tradition has become a symbol of lightness and joy, a way to interact with one of the most famous monuments in the world and take home an unforgettable memory. Visiting Lake Braize. It's like stepping into a living postcard, where emerald waters reflect majestic Dolomite peaks and lush woods. Whether you choose to walk the path that embraces its shores or navigate its crystal-clear waters in a romantic rowboat, the enchanting beauty of this alpine lake will offer you an experience of serenity and wonder, a true hidden jewel in the heart of the Dolomites. Participating in the Venice Carnival. It's like plunging into a Baroque dream, where masks, sumptuous costumes, and mystery blend into an atmosphere from another time. The canals and alleys come alive with colors, sounds, and performances, while traditional masks seem to dance through the labyrinth of streets and squares, creating a unique and enchanted experience. It's a dive into the past, a feast for the eyes and spirit, an experience that touches the heart and soul of every visitor. Experiencing the Angel Flight in Basilicata. It's a peerless, adrenaline-pumping experience, a dive into the void that makes you fly between mountains at speeds of over 100 kilometers per h. As you launch from one of the two towns on the mountains, Pietrapertosa and Castelmazzano, you truly feel like an angel soaring over valleys and ridges, with the wind on your face and a breathtaking panorama unfolding beneath you. It's an experience that offers a sensation of absolute freedom and an unforgettable memory of Basilicata. Discovering the catacombs of Naples. It's an exhilarating journey into the bowels of history, a path that leads you through centuries of art, faith, and traditions buried under the vibrant life of the city. As you walk through the labyrinthine underground corridors, lit only by the faint light of torches, you encounter ancient frescoes, silent crypts, and symbols speaking of a distant past. It's an experience that brings you closer to the deep soul of Naples, a fascinating adventure into the underground heart of the city. Eating pennelle, arancini, cannoli, and granita in Palermo. It's a gastronomic experience that captivates you from the first taste, a journey into the authentic flavors of Sicily. Crunchy pennelle, indulgent arancini, sweet and creamy cannoli, fresh and fruity granita. Each bite is a discovery, a mix of tradition, passion, and genuine ingredients. Strolling through the historic markets of Palermo, guided by the scent of local specialties, is a culinary adventure that fills the heart as much as the stomach. Visiting the Cinema Museum in Turin. It's like entering a time machine that takes you into the heart of the seventh art. Among fascinating historical artifacts, curiosities, stage costumes, and interactive installations, you can discover the magic of cinema from a unique perspective. And the wonderful Mole Antonelliana, which houses the museum, adds a touch of enchantment to the experience. Climbing to its top offers a breathtaking view of the city, a perfect finale for an unforgettable journey into the world of cinema. Sleeping in a Trullo. It's a unique experience, a journey through time and tradition that allows you to live the authentic rhythm of Puglia. Waking up in the heart of these ancient conical-roofed dwellings, Immersed in the colors and scents of the countryside is a real plunge into the essence of a land rich in history, culture, and hospitality, an unforgettable memory of an authentic and fascinating Italy. Visiting the Royal Palace of Caserta, it's like immersing yourself in a dream of grandeur and beauty, a journey through opulent rooms and sumptuous gardens that tell stories of past rulers and courts. As you walk among majestic frescoes, precious sculptures, and spectacular fountains, you feel the weight of history and the elegance of a bygone era. And then there are the gardens, a true masterpiece of landscape architecture, where every avenue, fountain, and statue is an invitation to lose yourself in the wonder of this enchanted place. Walking the Vai Cave in Tuscany, it's a mystical and captivating experience, a journey through ancient paths carved into the tufa stone leading to mysterious Etruscan places of worship. Walking between these high and narrow rock walls, enveloped in an almost sacred silence, makes you feel part of a distant world, an ancestral bond between man and nature. It's a hike that takes you into the heart of history and the breathtaking landscapes of Maremma, an unforgettable adventure in the land of the Etruscans. Swimming in the crystal-clear waters of Sardinia. It's a rejuvenating experience that brings you closer to the pure essence of the Mediterranean. As you immerse yourself in these azure and transparent waters, surrounded by white sandy coves and wild cliffs, you feel in harmony with nature, wrapped in an embrace of beauty and tranquility. It's a moment of pure joy, a dive into the enchantment of an island that offers unforgettable emotions. Witnessing the lentil bloom in the plain of Castelluccio. It's a natural spectacle of rare beauty. When summer arrives, this plateau in Umbria transforms into an immense palette of colors, with the purple of cornflowers, the red of poppies, and the yellow of broom plants surrounding the green of the lentils. It's a breathtaking experience, an invitation to contemplate the wonder of nature and the magic of a unique place. Visiting the Marmor Falls. It's a breathtaking experience, a close encounter with the power and beauty of nature. When the water plunges down over 160 meters, creating a deafening roar and a mist that lights up the air with rainbows, you feel small in front of such power. It's an experience that stimulates all the senses, an unforgettable journey through green paths, spectacular views, and the wonder of one of the highest waterfalls in Europe. Strolling under the porticos of Bologna. It's a fascinating experience that takes you through centuries of history and traditions. Along these architectural corridors that characterize the city, you discover ancient palaces, historic shops, cozy cafes, and churches rich in artworks, with the slow and relaxing rhythm typical of Bologna. It's a journey that brings you closer to the authentic soul of the city, a walk under the porticos that seem to welcome you in a warm and protective embrace, a true Bolognese experience. Viewing the Sierra del Fuoco from the charming town of Tropea. It's an unforgettable experience, a dance of lights and colors that unfolds in the darkness of the night. This spectacular natural phenomenon, created by the eruptions of the Stromboli volcano, leaves you speechless as the streams of lava slide towards the sea, lighting up the horizon with a fiery red glow. It's a fascinating spectacle, a moment of pure wonder that brings you closer to the primordial force of nature and the breathtaking beauty of Calabria. Participating in the Kite Festival in Cervia. It's like immersing yourself in a universe of colors and imagination, an event that makes you look at the sky with amazement and wonder. When the kites take flight, transforming the blue into a multicolored canvas, you feel part of a celebration that unites art, creativity, and passion. It's an experience that gives you moments of pure joy and freedom, a journey in the wind that takes you back to the carefreeness of childhood, among the laughter of children and the scent of the sea. Walking through the ruins of Pompeii. It's an experience that takes you back in time, a journey among the ruins of an ancient city buried under the ashes of Vesuvius. As you walk the paved streets, explore houses decorated with frescoes, and visit places of daily life like the baths and bakeries, you feel the powerful presence of history. It's a tour that brings you uniquely close to ancient Rome, a walk through the remains of Pompeii that leaves you with a sense of wonder and respect for the fragility and strength of humanity. Taking a cruise to the Tremiti Islands. It's an experience that brings you closer to the wild beauty of the Adriatic Sea. As you navigate among these pearls of land surrounded by crystal clear waters, you discover hidden coves, sea caves, and extraordinary marine biodiversity. Each island has its personality, with ancient monasteries, fragrant pine forests, and cliffs overlooking the sea. It's an adventure that takes you to a corner of paradise, a journey to the Tremiti Islands that offers memories of sun, sea, and tranquility. Entering the Blue Grotto in Capri, it's an experience that uniquely brings you closer to the magic of the Mediterranean. As you pass through the narrow entrance on a small boat, you find yourself in a world suspended between reality and dream, wrapped in a surreal blue light that seems to illuminate everything from within. The water reflects the rocky walls of the cave, creating extraordinary visual effects, a play of light and shadows that leaves you breathless. It's an experience that offers a moment of pure wonder, an unforgettable memory of the enchantment of Capri. We have traveled together through some of the most fascinating experiences that Italy has to offer, places that tell stories of culture, tradition, and unspoiled nature. But Italy is an inexhaustible treasure, and every corner, every road, every stone has a story to tell. We look forward to sharing with you more adventures, more journeys into the depths of this incredible country. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next episodes of this wonderful discovery of Italy. Remember, the journey is the most beautiful experience to live. Thank you for following us, and see you soon.